Okay, I know I mentioned it a little bit about testing on other people. You can muscle test for other people. You can muscle test by going into their energy and asking for them. Now, the only people I recommend that you do this with um, is for your children. That's it. Don't dive into anybody else's. Stay out of your spouse's because that can get messy, especially if you're just learning. You can get bad information. I would just work on your little children. I wouldn't even work on grown children. Okay, so how you would do that is you just ask if you can test for your child. That's it. You just say it out loud, and if you get a yes, then you can. If you get a no, then you can't. Now, when you start working on other people and you start testing for them, things can get a little bit tricky. So I really do not recommend you start testing other people other than your, children, maybe 18 and under, and testing on them. That should be fine, but don't go jumping around everybody else's energy, testing theirs, testing this stuff, because sometimes you'll get an answer and you had a different intention in mind. And so you can get bad information. Okay. Plus, if you're going into all these different people's energies and you don't know how to get out of them all the time, or sometimes things get left behind, there's a lot of things that can happen. So I really do not recommend jumping into other people's energy and muscle testing for them unless it is your own children. Again, I've said that like 3 times now because I really mean it. So you can test for your kids, if, maybe they don't feel well, what is it that they need? Maybe they need water, maybe they need rest type of thing. But I would stop there unless you have trained with somebody and you know how to get in, you know how to get out, you know how to leave the garbage from their stuff, where it needs to be, you know how to clear certain things out. It can get to be a really sticky mess. So again, stick with your kids and only your kids and yourself. If you want to know something about your spouse, have your spouse learn to muscle test and they can test for themselves. Okay? This is supposed to be used, muscle testing is supposed to be used to be helpful, not harmful. And if you don't know what you're doing and you haven't been trained, it can be harmful. Okay? Because you can get information that just is not the right information. All right. There's my little side warning right there for you. Let me know if you guys have any questions.